Hey guys, what's up? This is Andrew for TRENDLINES.com. So this is my first video since I've arrived in France. I arrived 3 days ago. I got some issues as usual with my flight that got cancelled, because of the new COVID variant. So we're gonna discuss all of that. But I'm very happy to be here finally. My gears got stuck at the custom. That's why I only have for now my personal computer. I don't have my screens. I don't have everything, but I'm still here to make an update, guys, on AMC, and I must say, and on GME as well. I'm gonna do the two stocks in the same video because there are a lot of things to say. I want to make an update on the global market as well, on the crypto market as well. This is all related, guys. All right, so we're gonna focus today on AMC and GME first and see what can happen. So let's get into it. Right, guys, so I must say, guys, when I was traveling, of course I was checking, on my phone, what was AMC, GME doing, what was the global market doing, and I was very sad to see that we basically broke from the triangle. We broke out on the downside, guys. So we're gonna start with AMC daily time frame first. A lot of things to say, guys, a lot of things to say. We're first gonna analyze the price action, the technicals, then we're gonna try to understand what has actually created this move down. Once we know the reasons, we're going to be able to try to assess if this will keep happening or not. So first, technicals, guys. Like I said, we were in this triangle, so I was expecting a 1 2 3 4 5 following ELLIOTT wave theory. That was working pretty well in the past year on AMC. So, when something is working well, it makes sense to keep applying it and see what information it can bring. So here, what we had, for those who are watching my videos, you guys know that I was expecting 1, 2, all right, that are complete already. We did the third, and I was here expecting a fourth wave inside this triangle that would be complete once we break out on the upside from this triangle. But what happened, guys, is that we broke out on the downside. So here we had the first move, as you guys can see, that closed just below this triangle lower band around 36.8, and after that we opened just below the triangle lower band, which was kind of the confirmation, and then we moved down very, very sharply. So first, the reason behind that, of course, it's not an AMC related problem. It's coming from the new variant, Omicron, which is basically not really under control. We don't know if the vaccine is going to work against this variant or not. So, it's creating a lot of trouble in the global market, not only AMC. So basically every inflated asset has seen dramatic outflows in the past week. So this is the reason why I want to discuss as well the other assets, because we're going to have information coming from that as well. But first, here on AMC, we got this massive move down, minus 15%. This was when I basically arrived, guys, in France. I checked my phone. I was like, come on, what is that? What is happening? But it is what it is. So we need to face the facts and try to understand where it's coming from and see once again what can happen after that. And first, here, to me, we got a lot of stop losses that got triggered. A lot of different investors were or are in the AMC trade. And all right, apes are not using stop loss. That's true. But the other investors, the big money players, they do. And here they all got out of the trade. So they pushed the price lower. And to me, the good thing is that they're out of the trade. So now either they come back in the trade, and so they're going to help to push the price higher like they did before, like during this move, during basically when everybody was talking about AMC, big asset managers, they jumped in the trade. So they would do it again if the situation is again similar to what it was 1 year ago. So this is what we want to happen. I think that this is what will help AMC price action to be back in positive territory. We need some good news about this variant, because of course, if the COVID crisis intensifies again, people won't be going, in the cinema. Everything is going to get closed again. There are going to be lockdowns everywhere. It's starting already in Europe quite a lot, in many countries. In France, not yet, but we are hearing that the president is going to say something in a couple of days, and we expect that there might be a lockdown. So of course it's not good, guys, for such companies like AMC. Another phenomenon that to me is happening is that basically every asset that got inflated, when I mean inflated, I mean that which value has gone up very sharply in the past year. Those assets are the first that professionals are gonna get rid of. This is how it's working, all right? They check what has gone up a lot and they are, all right, I'm gonna get rid of that first and then see what is happening. So this is the reason why we got this massive outflows on AMC and GME. I'm going to discuss GME very soon. So right now, do I still believe a fifth wave will happen? The answer is yes, but we need to be aware that it might take some time. This move down below the triangle is, I mean, delaying everything. We are still actually in a triangle. So this triangle is valid, but it's broken. So we need to update the situation. So let me do it right now with you guys. And I'm not sure exactly. So I'm going to keep this one. So up. Okay. And I think that 24 is the level, guys, that where we're going to find support. I was talking about 24 already quite a long time ago. And right now, as you can see, guys, when I do this new trend line here, this new triangle, as you guys can see, it can last much longer. So I'm here taking kind of the worst case scenario and we might see, you know, something like this. Okay. So this is the new bullish case. When I say the new bullish case, of course, I cannot be 100% sure it will happen, but I do personally believe in that. And the main reason is that I think things are going to get back to what they were. The Fed is going to start to print money again. And this money would need to find a home, just like it was the case after the COVID crisis. So right now we have a big dip. Like I said, I want to show you guys my analysis of the global market as well, because there is a lot of information to get from that. But I'm going to do that in another video. My analysis on Bitcoin also shows me that we need some time, guys, right now to recover from that. I'm talking about 1 month, maybe 6 months. So same thing for AMC, guys. It can take 1 month in the best case scenario. We find support at 24. We bounce back to the triangle upper band. And in the best case scenario, we come here and we break it right away. So it's going to be roughly in Jan 22. This is the best case scenario. And then we might develop and do the fifth wave. Another scenario that is still bullish on the long term, but that is just going to take more time, is that we keep, you know, doing these little waves inside here. So of course, discounting would need to be redone, guys. It might be something like this, okay? And this is, you know, this is the little game of trying to anticipate what will happen, is that you need to adapt. When you have this kind of information, everything needs to be reassessed. And right now, I think this is my preferred scenario. So of course, there is also an alternative scenario, guys. I'm here to tell you everything. Of course, once again, I don't know what will happen. I'm only trying to, you know, use past information, especially the most recent past is the most important, and try to anticipate the future by assuming the same things will happen, because we're going to have the same players in this market. Once again, who are the players? We have hedges that are shorting AMC. So they were here probably putting a lot of pressure on the price action. We have apes that, you know, are holding for a very long time and that are just increasing their positions on this kind of moves. And we have, you know, the other investors, all right? So asset manager, institutional clients, they are big money players. And those guys, they are very helpful for the price action to go higher. So we know who is playing. We know roughly how they behave. And like I said, asset managers, they won't get in this trade for some time right now. This is what I believe. So that's why I think it will once again be delayed. But eventually, if things come back to what they were, we're going to have the same phenomenon happening again. And those asset managers, they're going to come back. They're going to come back when the time is going to be, you know, good for them. So probably when the variant will be under control and things might develop again in this way. So would the target change? Let's check, guys. Let's check. All right. So we're going to apply ELLIOTT Fibonacci projections, apply to the bottom of the fourth wave. So right now we have a fourth wave that is lower. It's not changing much. It's not changing much because you can see that if I put it here, I'll have roughly 130 5. So the 1.618 is the fib projection that is the most likely to happen for a fifth wave that is extended. So this is why it was my target. Right now my target is 130. All right, so we are losing 5 points, but especially we are losing 6 months, I think 3 months maybe, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I don't have my option here, but basically the option market is for now exactly the same. Nothing much happened there, and the Jan 22 expiry is coming, guys, and this is where we have the 145 strike. So we're gonna need to see if it's getting rolled or not. If yes, then we are exactly in the same situation. If not, then we have a problem. So we're gonna see that within a month. All right, let me do GME, guys, quickly. Bam. So not good as well. So a bit the same situation. We have this triangle. The difference with GME is that we have this breakout, and you can see that despite the breakout, so we have everything for us. We have the breakout, we have the strong moves. We closed above the Bollinger Upper Band, which is a signal that is used a lot by momentum traders. Let me show you that. Okay, here you can see we closed above during a breakout. So this is very bullish. So I was personally very bullish. I personally lost some money here, guys. I got caught in this bull trap on GME and on AMC as well, but it is what it is. They're going to be better times. I'm very sure of that. But for now, we had this almost perfect bull trap. And right now, guys, well, not looking good. Let's be very honest here. Let's try to just examine the facts. And the facts are that we just broke out below the triangle lower band. So what is usually happening after that is exactly what happened yesterday. So a strong move down, but I'm afraid this is not over, guys. All right, we're gonna see. So just, be prepared. If I'm wrong, I'm happy to be wrong, but just be prepared that we might see something like this, guys. All right, and we might go to 135, 145, something like this. It's unfortunately what I think will happen. Because once again we broke out below the triangle lower band, so we can check the previous lows as usual, and usually this is where we're going to find support. This is where we have buyers, all right, and it's 135, 145. So we have as well one on 165, but it seems to me too close to the lower band. So I think that we need to find more liquidity sitting lower. Once this happens, we're going to be in the same situation, guys. We're going to need to make an upside breakout. For now, the trend line is not clear. Let's be honest. I don't have any clear trend line. So I'm going to see how things happen. For now, this is the best I have. So we need to come back to those higher levels. It will take time. We're going to analyze the short-term price action to see whenever we get out from the short-term bearish trend that is for now happening, bears in control. So once we have the first bullish signals, then things are going to start to look better, and I'm going to keep updating you guys, of course, with everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and once again I'm going to make an update on the global market. I'm going to make an update on the crypto market, on the rates, on the VIX. I'm going to show you everything that I've been checking for the past 2 days. That is going to give me very good information about how the investors are analyzing what is happening with the virus, which is the main problem here. So that's it for today. And if you enjoyed this video, please, guys, don't forget to click on the sub, like, and bell button so you're going to be the first to know when I upload anything new. And stay close to shore. I'll see you guys.